I have bad news and I have bad news. Our heat isn't working. I can see peace instead of this. My phone isn't working. I can see peace instead of this. How do we keep our peace when all these things are happening around us, like things aren't working? Let's talk about that today. My name is Elizabeth Cermak. I have had a very eventful morning. So I woke up today. I'm taping this on January 20th. It is Blue Monday, the most depressed day of the year. It's Inauguration Day. It's Martin Luther King Day. I feel like there was something else happening today. Well, anyway, I woke up today and I was awoken by my husband who said, I have bad news and I have bad news. So not the way that you want to wake up on a Monday, at any Monday. And I just had a feeling yesterday, I don't know, the energy has been a little bit wacky in my life since Friday. And I had a feeling yesterday, I was like, I kind of wish it was just Tuesday. I don't normally say stuff like that, but I had a feeling. So anyway, so I woke up this morning, my husband's like, I have bad news and I have bad news. Our heat isn't working. It's the coldest day of the year, by the way. It's like below zero out. Our heat isn't working and my phone isn't working. Some reason yesterday his phone stopped working. Or did this start Friday? I don't know. It stopped working, and this morning when he woke up, he wasn't able to make phone calls out or receive phone calls. I said yesterday was when the TikTok ban started, and I said, well, apparently TikTok was holding our lives together, even though neither of us use TikTok, because it was like the TikTok ban happened, and then suddenly my husband's phone wasn't working, his computer wasn't working. We're going through something where things are, I don't know if this happens in threes or whatever, where things are stopping working. I actually was able to call and take care of his phone, and the heating guy is coming soon, but I'm freezing. My finger is frozen and I have a little space heater on here. So how do we keep our peace when our lives are like chaotic, when things like this are happening? I thought this was a perfect time to make a video because I'm like, I really want to practice what I preach and not just be like, lose it. Not like make these videos and then get off and lose it in real life, you know? So practicing peace, right? I can see peace instead of this. I can see peace instead of this. So we're practicing connecting with the vertical realm always. There's a place of peace available for us. We are living here in eternity. And that present moment is always available. I have them. So my phone's not working. Peace, 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 peace. I do what I have to do to get it working again, right? Our heater isn't working and it's the coldest day of the year. It's 59 degrees in the house. Peace, peace, peace. What do? I get bundled up. I find my gloves. We call the heating person. We do what we need to take care of it. Peace, peace, peace. There's an underlying peace to all of it. I've been studying spirituality for a very long time. You know, I've been a therapist for a long time. I've gotten my own therapy, my own coaching, going through my own healing process too. And there is something to this underlying peace, peace, peace to all of it when all this chaos is going on. Because I'm a sensitive person in the past, and I'm not saying this is totally in the past, sometimes it's in the present. Past doesn't exist, right? But in the past, things like this would happen, and even though I had all these practices in place, my nervous system would still get very, very revved up, and it still does sometimes. I'm not saying it doesn't, but like I'm practicing keeping my nervous system calm, so it's not like I have digestion problems now because of this, and because, you know, I'm creating all this other suffering in my body because of the chaos that's going on around me. So, okay, yeah, all this is happening. Peace, peace, peace. It will pass. It will pass. I remember when my husband and I, we went on our honeymoon and we came home and we had just the most amazing honeymoon, the most amazing wedding, like just total unicorns and rainbows. That's how it felt to me, like it was magic, you know? And we came home and our front lawn was just all messed up. Well, our house was messed up, our pipes were messed up, and they had to like dig up our front lawn, and it cost like $10,000. It was like all these things happened after our honeymoon when we came home. And I remember I posted it on Facebook, which now I would never post something like that on Facebook, and somebody wrote, "The honeymoon's over." And I was like, wow. I was kind of like, ugh, the woman who wrote that, you know? And I was like, the honeymoon's not over. I took offense. I took personal offense to that. But no, the honeymoon's not over. I just kind of decided then, I let her comment allow me to go higher and be like, that's just something people say. The honeymoon's never over. This is just a bump in the road. We'll get through this. I make the better times better, right? I make the times that are hard are bumps in the road. We get through those. The love is what remains. The love is what lasts. I leave space for the good drama. Okay? So no matter what's happening, no matter what's going on, no matter what seems like it's falling apart, peace, 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 peace. It's temporary. It's a bump in the road, right? I can see peace instead of this. There's an underlying deeper place of peace within us always and around us always. Peace and love. Peace and love, you know? So no matter what it seems, no matter what chaos seems to be happening around us, peace, peace, peace. I can see peace instead of this, underlying, knowing that that is always available for us and that we can do it. You know, we think of the solution, we get into the energy of the solution, not in the energy of the problem. I hope this was helpful. Please subscribe if you want more videos on how to live more in peace and freedom and less in fear and guilt and anger this year. And I hope this was helpful, and I'll talk to you soon. I'll be seeing peace instead of this the rest of the day. So it's later in the day, our heat is fixed. I still have gloves on because I got so cold. You know how like when your internal temperature gets cold and you can't get warm? I think I'm just gonna have to take like a hot shower or something. But so I wanted to add this because I realized that I did not say how I can see peace instead of this is a Course in Miracles lesson. I forgot to mention that. I think I was assuming everybody would just know that, but hello, I need to mention that that is a Course in Miracles lesson. I can see peace instead of this. And I thought maybe we could read the lesson. It's lesson 34. So it's January 20th. We're almost there already. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so let's look. I can see peace instead of this. It's a Course in Miracles lesson. It's one of my favorites. It's a really popular one. Lesson 34. Okay. I could see peace instead of this. Okay. I could see peace instead of this. The idea for today begins to describe the conditions that prevail in the other way of seeing. Peace of mind is clearly an internal matter. It must begin with your own thoughts and then extend outward. A Course in Miracles talks about extending with peace and love, you know, instead of projecting. So projection is for the other things. With peace and with love, with miracles, we extend. So it must begin with your own thoughts and then extend outward. It is from your peace of mind that a peaceful perception of the world arises. I can see peace instead of this. 3 longer practice periods are required for today's exercises. 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening are advised, with additional 1 to be undertaken at any time in between that seems most conducive to readiness. All applications should be done with your eyes closed. I can see peace instead of this. It is your inner world to which the applications of today's ideas should be made. We're focused on our inner world, right? We're not looking for anything from the outer world. Some 5 minutes of mind searching are required for each of the longer practice periods. Search your mind for fear thoughts, anxiety-provoking situations, offending personalities or events, and anything else about which you are harboring unloving thoughts. Note them all casually, repeating the idea for today slowly as you watch them arise in your mind, and let each one go to be replaced by the next. If you begin to experience difficulty in thinking of specific subjects, continue to repeat the idea to yourself in an unhurried manner without applying it to anything in particular. Be sure, however, not to make any specific exclusions. A Course in Miracles is very clear about not excluding anything. It's like, oh, I can send my love to everyone, but this one person, right? No, it doesn't mean we don't have boundaries. It doesn't mean we don't have boundaries. We're talking about our internal world. Okay. The shorter applications are to be frequent and made whenever you feel your peace of mind is threatened in any way. That's what it came to me today. Peace, peace, peace. I can see peace instead of this. The purpose is to protect yourself from temptation throughout the day. If a specific form of temptation arises in your awareness, the exercise should take this form. I could see peace in this situation instead of what I now see in it. I could see peace in this situation instead of what I now see in it. I like how it talks about temptation. Temptation, it's all like inner temptation, right? Okay. If the inroads on your peace of mind take the form of more generalized adverse emotions, such as depression, anxiety, or worry, use the idea in its original form. I could see peace instead of this. If you find you need more than one application of today's idea to help you change your mind in any specific context, try to take several minutes and devote them to repeating the idea until you feel some sense of relief. It will help you if you tell yourself specifically, I can replace my feelings of depression, anxiety, or worry, or my thoughts about this situation, personality, or event with peace. I like how it's very specific in this lesson. It's not always so specific about like what exactly to do. So it says, I can replace my feelings of depression, anxiety, or worry, or any other feeling, or my thoughts about the situation, personality, or event with peace. I choose peace. I could see peace instead of this. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. I was just like, I have to come back on here and add something to the end that I forgot to mention. This is a Course in Miracles lesson, and I thought it'd be nice for us to read through it today. So I hope that was helpful. I can see peace instead of this. I'll talk to you guys soon.